Wait, one second, make sure I'm recording. I should be recording now. Alright, hello and welcome back to some trans memes. Hopefully you are all doing okay today, stay safe. And hello and welcome back to TenkoBerry Does Memes. Alright, in today's episode we are doing some trans memes. You know what, I'm gonna get rid of this because it's been annoying me for like the little past while. There we go. Alright, so, making a meme using the usual Kuliori template, making my own spin on it with self-sona, made with Vroid Studio. That is pretty good. That is pretty good. You know what? I am tempted to just open up Paint here and just do one myself. It would be fun. Their old self, trans people. Yeah, it is called a dead name after all. I remember someone made a gravestone placed in a cemetery of their dead name. Oh, that cracked me up. That was a long time ago. I think it's been at least 2 years. 3 years? I'm not sure. Time passes by quite fast. I'm so dang hungry. Me starts tea. The food in my fridge disappears. It's kinda like a bottomless hunger. Like, I don't really have bottomless hunger, you know, anymore. Like, stuff that I used to eat, I don't really eat as much, you know. I could eat a lot, but at the same time, it's kind of just stuffing it down myself, you know. I'm not really eating it for, you know, the nutrients. I'm eating it for just the taste. Plus, you know, I hate when my saliva, so, with my saliva, for some reason, it always makes me nauseous every once in a while. So I could have eaten, came back, and like, you know, if like my hair touches my mouth or something, it could trigger me to start, you know, throwing up for some reason. Because for some reason my mouth gets sensitive to anything. I don't understand it. I don't understand. Does anyone know? I'm not sure. Might just be a mystery to myself. Kuliori meme format. Cat meme format. You know what, it is a pretty sick format, I'm not gonna joke, you know. This one has been used for quite some time. Sometimes, you know, bringing in some of the newer ones is not too bad. Alright, let me... I tell you, I'm waiting on it showing the little tiny mark, but for some reason, it never wants to do it. Alright, pain diagram. Headache, stomachache. Alright, that's in the middle, and then that one's up there. She is all over. But it's like, you know, bits, so you could be, you know, it could be the sarcastic she if you're trans fan. Or if you're trans mask, you know, she, you know, instead of he, you know, could be that, you know, kind of stuff. It annoys me, that kind of stuff. Really does. Alright. Sorry, I was just fixing something there. Alright. Let's head on to the next one. The beard trimmer I use given up after 5 seconds of use, and then miraculously coming back to life after like 5 minutes of charging. Repeat cycle. Alright. The beard trimmer I use me wanting to trim my body and lower hair. Like, it's understandable, though. People have, you know, beard trimmer. I do feel like razors are not too bad. Like, people use, like, the cream and all that for, like, you know, the face. You know, the cream's not too bad. I would recommend if you, like, you know, shaving, like, facial hair or something, you use, it's this, like, coffee blend. And it kind of slows the rate that it will come back at. For, like, at least 2 weeks, you know. Wait 1 second. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, it's just like, you know, coffee oil for hair and skin. This one helps hair, you know, thing. But, you know, it says that it does, but then, you know, sometimes it doesn't. It really just depends on, like, how you grow hair back, you know. That's what I will say. But, like, I don't use cream, you know, I don't really need facial cream, you know, I could just wet it and then, you know, shave it that way, as it's smoother. You can do it in, like, you know, a bath or a shower, you know, it still works. But, beard trimmer, they're good, but they always leave behind that one little bit, I tell you. They always leave behind a little bit, or they're terrible at charging for some reason. I don't know what it is, but for some reason they're just not very good at holding a charge. That's why they have a lot of ones that you just plug it into the wall a lot of the time. And once again, asking for Pokemon Sleep friends. Alright, so if any of you want to be friends with Sleepy Whooper, you know, I decided to help them out by including them in this trans meme video. Yes, this is a real account that you can go help them out. I really like that they have a shiny Sylveon. Sorry, I needed to gather up some oxygen. Sometimes I run out of oxygen when I talk too much. Or, you know, speaking, and then, you know, I get to a point that I should not stop it, but then I have to stop to gather up some oxygen. Sleep style study, 255 out of 664. Befriended, 104. Highest ever drowsy power, 72 million. Dang, number of days logged in, 132. Dang, you gotta have to crank those numbers up. You know, you got 72 million and you don't even have, like, you know, at least a lot of days. Terrible, terrible. Research rank, number 43. Until next rank, 4,000. They're probably already at that rank by now. But, you know, Pokemon Sleep is pretty cool. Go check out Singy, you know, Sleepy Whooper. Alright, trans women are women. But your chromosomes! Trans women are women. Like, you know, people are not very the smartest, I tell you. Like, you know, gender is a very weird thing, and expressing it's a very weird thing. Humans have just had different ways of expressing it over the years. Like, you know, tights are now for women instead of men. It just changes. It has always changed, and it will always change in the future. It will always change in the past, it will always change in the future and the present. It's just, you know, ever-evolving thing. Like, if a mushroom can have 14,000 genders, I'm pretty sure humans can at least, you know, make up, you know, who they're going to be, you know, in life. Alright, let us head on to the next one. Trans men are men, but your chromosomes, trans men are men. MBs are valid, but you have to choose one. MBs are valid. You know, I wonder how old this, you know, meme format is, you know. What really is the score anyway, huh? What is the scoring anyway? IQ score? Okay, so low IQ, you know, you accept MBs. Oh, I'm starting to choke. And high, you know, high Q, you know, you accept MBs. But if you're in the middle, you're not the smartest cookie. I guess that's why it's a, you know, IQ test, you know. Me, dysphoria. Spinny skirt. Skirt go spin, spin. But have you ever thought that you could make it spin more if you got on, like, one of the Roomba things and you just spin in circles? Then it would be spinny spin skirt Roomba spurt spin spin. The never ended spin, you just add more spin to it. This is where I'd put my estrogen, if I had any. Understandable, understandable. Finding my style with CAC, gender affirming clothing. E-girl style. Like, if you want to have e-girl style, you can have e-girl style, you know, you don't have to let other people tell you that you cannot have e-girl style. Like, e-girl style, you know, it really depends, I tell you. There's good e-girl style, and then there's bad. Like, if I search up e-girl style, let me go into, like, the first, you know, fours, you know. This is basically e-girl style, you know. This is basically, like, you know, you have this. Like, I've seen so many, you know, e-girls with beanies, you know, chains, you know, and all that. Like, you know, not the worst thing. Not the worst style. It's kind of like a mix of, like, goth and all that, you know, that's what I will say. Sometimes you have it, like, you know, overly like this. And then sometimes you get very over-the-top e-girls that are very brightly covered. Like, you know, pastel e-girls. But there is quite a lot of, difference to it. It just depends on what one you want to go with, Some are good, some are bad. It just depends on what you would like. I accidentally clicked the wrong bit there. I meant to click the one up here. There we go. When the guy at work that makes a point to misgender you lists his pronouns in his signature and profile so he can look like an ally. Not the best, I tell you. Not the best. Like, I hate these kind of people, I tell you. I hate them. Maybe, Maybe put like a shrimp on top of his car. Like just a bunch of shrimps. You'll think, seagulls just came by, that could work, Just giving options. Binders, sports bra. Yeah, sports bras do not hold. They're supposed to allow you to breathe, They don't like push in. Binders are more for pushing in. So it's harder to breathe, so that's why you only wear them for 8 hours. Or you'll, hurt your ribs or break your ribs. And that's not the best thing if you want like a good pecs, when you get on the like T or, whatever direction you want to go in. My brain just decided to fart there, but whatever direction you want to go in, if you want to make sure your pecs or, your chest looks good, using a binder too much will, hurt that in the long run. Alright, we'll have another meme. I think we'll probably end off by the middle of, when you're specifically not a woman on Women's Day. Oh, come on. Me. First trans flag I bought for myself. Me. This is beautiful. It is quite nice. Also, I saw this, this was this is hilarious, Terry Pratchett, the amazing Maurice, and his transgender mice, a Discord enough. We'll get to the other part of it very soon. Awesome lesbian couple. You got that one thing from the other world, I can never remember its name, and you got the Strider. Evil, intimidating free man. He's got to judge you if if you be mean to them, he will judge you. Look at those eyes, it's judging eyes. He knows. There were no signs. 25-year-old me. Hey, what, huh? I guess I like guys too, but I don't feel gay. I don't want to be in a gay relationship with a man. Is it internalized homophobia? Culture affects us in way we do not control. I guess it's not like I don't accept that I like men. Why is this so weird? Maybe I'll get used to it over time, but I don't want to be a gay man present. Oh, liking girls is gay. Liking men is straight. The power of pan. This one gets me, I tell you. This one, makes me chuckle. But this one, this is, a bunch of transphobes who are making this kind of stuff, and there's a meme coming up about it. I cannot remember where it is. But, it just cracks me up, I tell you. It really does. Alright. So, hopefully you enjoyed this. Have a nice day, safe, simple. Use social, use the vitamins, very important. Everybody say some of the CCs, bye-bye.